Hello and welcome back to the Bold Bavarians. So we are about 2 years out on our goal. So our goal is to claim the throne of Crusader Kings. Now, once we claim her throne, what are we going to do with it? It's not letting me click on it for some reason there. I think the tooltip was blocking it. So she's got 6,500 men. She has no allies, but she has money, so she can get mercenaries. Okay, that's interesting. What's this? She's stupid. I wonder if that affects whether they'll say yes to your ultimatum. Okay, that's something to think about. Now, do we have a hook on Bohemia right now? I believe that we cannot use it for blackmail. Do we already have a hook, or did we... We do. Perfect. So we have the hook on Bohemia. So that means that we can drag Bohemia into a faction with us. This is fantastic because they have 11,000 troops. They also have 2 allies. Not that that matters, because we be the leader. But they have 11,000 troops and we have 4,000. So together we have 15,000 troops. This means that we can pretty much force our liege to do anything because their troops come from Bohemia and us. So effectively, once we break free, they have less troops. They have no allies. They only have the mercenaries that they can hire. So if everything just stays the way it is for 2 years, we get the Holy Roman Empire, no problem. If everything stays the way it is for 2 years. And Bohemia cannot die, because if Bohemia dies, we lose the hook. So we would then need to get a new hook, and the person will not be strong, and he's not feeling well, and I'm a little bit worried. But we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. If at very least we can get the claim, and we can press the claim, then we can have a pressed claim which we can pass down to our children, and we don't have to do this 4-year thing. Now, what I think we're going to do is when it gets to like 1 month left, I'm going to look and see whether I can get somebody else in. Not him, but like somebody else I can just, you know, give a gift and then invite in. Just to push that number up to the max. But, you know, we'll see. Anyway, unpause, full speed, let's go. Fascination, we've discovered windmills. Wonderful, that's extra taxes. Absolutely nothing wrong with extra taxes. Short range duration would actually be quite nice if we're planning on taking over the Holy Roman Empire. We'd like that to be a little bit lower, so we'll do that one. Also, the piety is quite nice. My daughter, we're going to call her Anna. Wonderful. All in time. My son and heir Themo has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. Patient? I mean, that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. What else have we got? Generous? Or diligent? Diligent's the only one where I'd be like, yeah, we could do that. But patient's quite nice. We lose a little bit of stuff with people who are impatient, but we have scheme resistance, you get some extra opinion. It's just a nice little trait. Yeah, it's not as amazing as diligent, but it'll do. You would like to name our son Themo after us. It kind of seems like you're making a play for your child to be the heir, but you know, whatever. Wait, is our heir not called... Yeah, our heir is called Themo. Yeah, it seems like she's like, well, if all the people who take charge are called Themo, my son should be called Themo. But hey, whatever. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. Themo's a good name. Alright, what have we got? Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Yeah, well, you know, it's not a lot I can do about that, really. We get another one here. Total line. Vassals are less likely to join independence factions. Might as well take it. We could switch into one of these other ones if we thought that that would be a good idea right now. There's nothing I wanted to switch into necessarily. Do I want to get administrator? It's alright. Yeah, it's not the worst. I mean, these are probably going to be quite useful once I start becoming the emperor, so... That seems like we should just keep that going. Still 2 years left. Okay, let's unpause. We basically just want time to move on here, so that's fine. I clearly do not stand alone in my ambition to rule the Holy Roman Empire. Ravens have gathered on the roofs of Crusader Kings' castle, and a few nights ago, even the stars started to be falling seemed to be falling all over the Holy Roman Empire. So we can spend 100 piety and we get ill omens, so scheme success chance, or we gain 100 piety. I'll spend 100 piety. That's alright. So we're now at max, which is 90. Interestingly, it's not 95 as it was on the as it is on the murder plot. But hey, whatever. That's fine. We'll keep going. Can I? Yeah, it is actually ticking forward. I was worried there for a second because I wasn't seeing that actually move. New law. So we get limited crown authority. That's fine. I'm still trying to sway Hildegard to liking me, but that's okay. What's this one? We can declare a war. Not going to do that. I'm saving up money for my castle and for my empire. My pursuit of the Holy Roman Empire is not driven by a mere lust for power, but because I'm the only one who can bear the enormous responsibility. So I can get increased responsibility, or I can get stress. I'm just going to lose stress because, like, we already have max chance. The Omen. A local mystic insisted on seeing me, and upon being brought into my presence, he started wailing, and, is that blood on his hands? The signs! The signs are not in your favor, my lord. I spilled the intestines of a hen, and the blood showed me your future. It's dark and full of death. This isn't good. Luckily, we're a witch, and we can avoid that sort of thing, but still, not good, not good. Okay, that's ticking up still down here, which is nice to see. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Guardian for Stefan. Stefan? What were you wanting to do? You wanted to do a learning education, huh? How about you get educated by an archbishop? That sounds like that'll work. I mean, we could send him somewhere else for opinion, but I'm fine. Do we want to pay money to make this person like us? No. Honestly, it's not that big a deal. My queen is pregnant once again. Well, one of them is. My sister Hildegard died from stress. Okay, she didn't have any land. Oh, you've taken up a bishop role. Interesting. 14 months left. We're getting there. I'm just seeing this circle not moving, but I guess it's just not updating until it gets to a percentage. We can imprison you. What are you trying to do? You're an adulterer? Nah, I'm okay. Thanks. I have a son. He's called Kuno. Sure. That seems good. All babies cry, but with little Kuno there is no end to the tears. Aye, sickly. Well, he is like, what, he's our 8th child. We don't really need to be that worried about him. Guardian for Wolfram. What are you doing, Wolfram? Oh, you're doing some diplomacy. Why doesn't my wife educate you? We'll see how that goes. Again, we could send him somewhere for opinion, but we don't need to do that. And if we do need to do that, then we can do it at the time, basically. Nothing else we need to do here. 9 months left. Okay. A harsh judgment. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son and heir Themo what he thought. He responded that the sentence was far too harsh for such small a crime. So he can become just, which isn't bad. Cynical or temperate. I'm fine with him being just. I mean, that's not a bad trait. Yeah. Vassal opinion goes up again. He's going to be a good ruler, I think. Elizabeth needs an educator. Elizabeth, what are you up to? You're doing intrigue stuff? You know what? My wife can educate you. Basically just chuck everyone to the same wife. I know we could build the castle right now, but I'm currently saving. We'll build the castle once we get the empire and we're secure. But I know we now have enough, which is good. We're almost there, which is why I'm like, I don't want to move anything around. I don't want to do anything else. I'm definitely not going to spend anything on that making people like us. 4 months left. We're almost there. We had a mental break. My sister died. She drank herself to death. Okay. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? A bit of flagellation, or do we want to become improvident, where we lose income? No, I think I'll just take 25 stress. Thanks for the offer. Right. Let's have a look here. 4 months left. So it doesn't seem to be ticking up every month. Never mind. 4 months left actually meant immediately. After all my hard work, it is finally time to present the evidence I've come across that I am in fact the rightful heir to the Holy Roman Empire, through an old dynastic marriage. Kaiserin Jutta will be nothing more than a simple pretender as long as she stands in my way. 90% chance we get a pressed claim, 5% chance we're discovered, 5% chance nothing happens. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, no one can doubt the fact that I have a reasonable claim on the Holy Roman Empire. While the exact details of the old dynastic marriage are shrouded by the mist of time, there is no reason to doubt its veracity. Even Kaiseran Juta must admit my claim is a legitimate one. Nothing can stop me now. Ho 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 ho! We have it. So, next step, just being very slow. Claimant, me, empire, faction. I can now... Why can I not He died. He actually went and did it. He died. I mean, we are pretty strong. We're just not super strong. Alright, well, we need to get Bohemia back on board, right? What's your war that you're in? War against the tyranny. That's fine. Right, let's chuck one of those in there. And let's get Bohemia back on board. We're so close. But that's okay. Maybe people will join naturally as well. That's the thing. People might just join. People like plots. Is there another son? The son's name is Lantpert. Sure. Chains of loyalty will get domestic affairs efficiency. That will get us up to likable soon. Nice. Anyone joined yet? No, but we have become stronger. It's good to see. Hildegard now has war declared upon her. Now, what's interesting about that is that's probably going to weaken our liege. Now, she has an alliance as well for 2,000, which is something we need to remember, but that's okay. She also has the members of her dynasty, but this number is going to go up and up and up, which is quite nice. Okay. Cool. Sway, the good Duchess. I'll spend prestige to do that. I'll make her like us. I'll make her like us for prestige. Anyone want in yet? No. Upper Lorraine, I reckon, is stronger, but I still think Bohemia is the way to play this. Yeah. Councillor died of his wounds, so we need a new councillor, a new spy master. Nordgau seems like a great option. Yeah, fantastic. He might plot against us, but hey, there you go. You would like for my son to be educated by you? Absolutely not under any circumstance. Insular exaltation, a paragon of unyielding aestheticism, Archbishop Hartwig has shown how a disciplined soul can find true peace and clarity through only meditation and abstinence. Despite his illustrious rank, Hartwig sustains himself only with the most frugal meals to show his unwavering commitment towards insular dogma, so he increased the fervour. Where is the fervour for insular Christianity right now? 100%. That's pretty good. Just out of curiosity, what's the fervour for Catholicism? 99. Oh, okay. Interesting. I wish I knew fully what fervour does. I think it's only for conversion, but still. You'd like me to join your Liberty War. So Ypres and Lille. So that's 200 and something men versus Renault of Flanders, who has 2.6. Okay, and your Meath, who probably aren't going to join. Yeah, I'll accept. Am I going to go to Flanders? Probably not. We'll see how the first battle goes. Yeah, they actually hired mercenaries. We don't even need to go over there. That's fine. Looks like Meath did join, though. A keen eye. Timo seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things, he could not stop talking about the rich cloves and glittering gold he saw there. He wants to become greedy? It is a sin, but it's a good sin. Gregarious was kind of the one I was looking for, though. Yeah, I think we want him to be gregarious. I think that's going to be much better for him. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's going to work out better. So who have you got a hook on? Virginia. No. I would like a hook on the guy himself. Is there anything else we can do to be more direct and be like, hey, I just want a hook on you? I can fabricate a hook. Sure. Let's do it. Let's fabricate a hook. I didn't know that we could just do that. Okay, it's just a 68% chance, but sure, let's do that. I also want to call a hunt in order to lose stress. Either of these would work. That feast is expensive. I guess it's because it's based on your income. Let's host a feast, sure. That's probably the easier way to lose stress right away. A cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright, spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Disaster strikes. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It's gone bad. It's all gone bad. We can all pitch in. Or, the wine merchant should still be in town. We get fought first, but we have to pay 110 gold. Sure. I'm in. I did it. Please, do go on. I listened intently to Duke Gerhard as he carelessly revealed all manner of things. Distracted by trying to get one last drop from his tankard, he's oblivious to how carefully I'm paying attention. Once he realizes, he starts getting up. I'm only rambling. It's not true anyways, any of it. Duke Gerhard's witch secret. Now, he owns the barony of Limburg, which is underneath there. So he could potentially... Can he join this faction of ours? Let's have a look. He cannot. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check. If he can't join it, he can't join it. That's fine. My wife is pregnant. Wonderful. And the feast is done. Everyone likes us a little bit better. Cool. I am going to call a hunt, and I'm going to pay the money for it. Let's go. Lowering our stress a little bit more. The shot. There's something majestic about the way the stag gazes across the landscape. From behind the bushes, I raise my bow. I silently glance over at my wife, Queen Eugenia, to see her doing the same. Recently pregnant wife Eugenia. I can strike it down, or I can let her do it. I'll let her do it. That's fine. Returning from the wild, the hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the stag and other game for the journey back. In spite of the difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Nice. How's the war going? Oh, fantastic. They're winning. Well, I don't need to go over there, do I? Great. Good to see. Our cousin was released from prison. That's good. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Falkenstein as proof that Guntrud had been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. I can release her. I gain some stress because I'm vengeful and the peasants will become unhappy. She must burn, or which you say I could use a new advisor. I will release her from their clutches and get the experience. I'll take the opinion hit. That's fine. It's only popular opinion, which is fine. Okay, my counselor died. We need a new one. Alright, let's do that first. Yeah, you seem like you do. The king is a complicated man. I need to understand him as well as possible if I'm to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. We'll uncover the truth of him and I get studied personality, or I'll take my time with this. I study personality, but I lose progress. I want it as soon as possible. He has found me out, and he has now become suspicious. Well, that is not good. You have failed to discover any secrets she might keep, but I don't want her secrets. I want the king's secrets. Katharina. Cool. That's my daughter's name. Curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows I was cursed the day I met Duke Wolfgang. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that loathsome knave to his grave. Wonderful. Our stress goes down. Nice to see. You get a new spy master. You're not very good at it. Are you any good at spy mastery? You're fantastic at spy mastery. Well, isn't that just wonderful news? In fact, you're the best at spy mastery, and that's great because you're really good at stewardship. That all just lines up perfectly. Look at that. Everybody likes me. That's what I like to see. We need a guardian for Harold. Harold likes fighting. You're going to be the guardian. You do have a stutter, but I don't think that's going to cause any problems. Good. Send him off. Right. Carrying on. Our queen is pregnant. 8 months left in the fabricated hook. Growing strong. The weakness that plagued my son since his birth has finally released its hold of him. Relief washes over me as I see Kuno running around with all the other children. It does look like sterile is a trait that we're passing down. I'm not entirely unhappy about it because it's not a bad trait. for us right now, but that's okay. We won! Fantastic. We won the war in Flanders. Juta's being attacked by this person. What's the war? A war for Swabia. That's fine. Yeah. I've gained a favor hook on Renaud, but that doesn't really matter. So be it. Right. Let me just see here. Anyone else want to be in this faction? Not unless I force them to be. Okay. Now, I was thinking, if I switch you over to support schemes, that gives us a plus 26. Yeah, okay. So I want to wait 1 month for that to pop up again. 55 days, it's changed. Okay, I'm going to switch over to this one. Because I think that this is going to be more successful. Yeah, so 3 months left, 2 months left. 1 month left. 82% is pretty good odds. By halting a messenger from the court of the king, an opportunity has presented itself. By copying the king's seal, I can fabricate a letter threatening increased taxes and circulate it amongst his vassals, or at least threaten to. So I get interfering with servants, a weak hook, or I can get building influence. No, I want that weak hook, give it to me. We got it, nice, okay. I think that's enough. Get me likable. That means that direct vassals like me and my liege likes me. Here, we don't need to worry. Okay, so now I should be able... I need to have a strong hook. Okay, it needs to be strong. Can I fabricate a hook against them? Like another one? No. Because I can't use it for another 2 years, so I should have cancelled it. Okay, good to know. Convert him to witchcraft. You'll be a witch, and then you'll join me. Then you'll see. I could arrange a marriage. I could offer to join his war. Could send him a gift. A gift is really not doing a lot of work for me here. Okay, so he doesn't want to join. Who was next? Upper Lorraine? Upper Lorraine was next. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna fabricate a hook on Upper Lorraine, right? Let's see what we get. We are overwhelmed by stress, which is unfortunate, but there's not a lot we can do about it. I could seclude myself. Sure, let's do it. Nice. I shut the door behind me, take one step into the quiet room. I breathe in deeply and out. I have given the servants orders not to let anyone disturb me. No matter what happens, as my shoulders relax, I know that this is exactly what I need. Wonderful. So it's not quite dropped down below, but that's okay. I have another son. His name is Egbert. Good. So if my liege takes a lot of punishment in this war, that could be really good for us. We'll see what we can do with it, though. Anna needs an educator. Anna is an intrigue person. My niece and wife can educate. Niece wife can do it. Okay, what we got here? Themo. Themo, what are you into? You into fighting things? Well, there you go. We'll send you to my brother. Or half-brother. Queen Matilda has been murdered! Oh. Wife, as you drew your last breath, relief washed over me. Perhaps I should be ashamed, but in truth, there was no lost love between us. Finally, I'm free to start my life anew. Oh. Alright, well, you know, I guess we're fine there. I mean, we could just marry and, yeah, we can just marry someone else, right? Hey, we're now late medieval as well. Wonderful. What does that mean? That means primogenitor. That's what that means. Immediately, don't need to look at any other options. Primogenitor. That's what we're after. Right. Next thing that I want to do is marry. That's what I want to do. Right. Can we get a new alliance? Ideally, I want to marry somebody who I can immediately marry. So, Oxfordshire or the petty kingdom of Munster. I think you're probably going to be better. We can't immediately marry her, but we can marry her very soon. Cool. We'll send that one through. We get the alliance immediately. Good. Wealth aplenty. My treasury is brimming with gold and silver, and all expenses are cared for. As a wealthy lord, I am expected to offer patronage to some kind of artist or scholar. As luck would have it, 3 potential candidates just arrived in Bavaria, but do any of them impress me? They all want money. Okay, what you got? You got gardens, prestige, okay, religious art, learning and development growth, or I'll spend 75 prestige to keep my 100 gold. Yes, I think that makes a lot of sense. I'll do that. Scheme discovered. Well, that's obviously not great. We'll keep it going, but it's not great. We'll see. We kind of want it to succeed, so we'll let it continue. Maybe we'll get a positive thing on it. Demo has come of age. Wonderful. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that's displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Demo, can come to truly understand it. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, he seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. He always finds new ways of profiting off it too. He is Midas touched. Wonderful. That's 17, and we can now marry him off. If I look for alliance power, you could marry Bianca of Lombardy. That's a good one. Yeah, you're gonna marry her. That seems like a fantastic marriage. Yeah, Lombardy's a great ally to have. They're right next to us. Yeah, they seem fantastic. Anyone else want to be part of this faction? No. Our liege has a lot of strength. What happened? They mercenary up? They did, to a degree. Yeah, they also just happen to have more troops right now, but most of it's mercenaries. Okay, fair enough. Right, unpause, let it roll. So, we can do this. I've started a series of vicious rumors against Duke Gottschalk. None of them are true, and someone should decry them as the obvious lies they are. What better way for that someone to have Gottschalk in their debt? So, I must stand up to this injustice. I spend piety, he becomes indebted to us, and I can't fabricate a hook on us, or it's all been one mistake, and I try not to do it and he hates me. So I get minus 40 opinion, either way. It's only a weak hook, I'll take it, but like, I'm not happy with that. Yeah, because it's only a weak hook, again, it's not what we're looking for. Do we have any strong hooks just like waiting around? Hooks you hold. Frontenhausen. Yeah, none of these are strong. No, I have 0 strong hooks. I have 40 hooks, but none of them are strong. It's like, okay, it's just not good. Right. So I still can't add any members to this. Like, what I want to do is say, hey, I'll pay you to join. I have the money. I'm good for it. That's alright. Lower Lorraine. All the way up here. You are my next target. Fabricate hook. I am overwhelmed by stress. I mean, I just have to take it. It's a stressful thing. Right, unpause. Wait for the stress to hit us. We just lost an alliance here. Because my half-brother just lost his land. Okay. To my abhorrent vassal, I must rescind your appointment as Spy Master of the Holy Roman Empire, effective immediately. Well, that's just not on. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.